there! Thank you for checking out my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. This video is part of the series of videos I'm posting to try to help people out when it comes to aptitude tests like the civil service exam. This video in particular is part of my series on math. We're going to talk about topping up. If you have a copy of the workbook, you can go to that page para makapag-practice kayo more. Topping up, again, yung pangalan ng ating technique. Now, today we're going to talk about the traditional method. This is how you do it using yung formula. And I'm going to teach you that. There is actually a faster method, but I teach that exclusively sa live review events or sa online review program. So if you're part of the live review events or if you want to join the online review program, you can reach out to me, www.facebook.com/teamlaika, to find out yung schedule ng mga upcoming review events. Also, to find out kung paano kayo makakasalan sa online review. But today, there is a lot of content that we're going to talk about. I'm going to switch over to my PC so I can show you better. I'll see you in a bit.
Talk about yung topping up technique. Now, there are two usual types ng questions under this category, and I'm going to teach you how to solve both of those using the formula. And just make sure na when I ask you to hit pause, please do that para makapag-practice din kayo. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to discuss and solve this with me, and then I'm going to show you how to do it, and then kayo naman. Tapos ako ulit, tapos kayo naman. Alright? Ready? Now, solve this with me. Sabi, Mary scored 90, 87, and 98 on her first 3 tests. If she wants to have an average of 95 on all 4 tests, what should she get on her last test? This is actually the question na nandun sa workbook number 1. So if you are following with me using the workbook, that is the question na nasa tuktok ng page. So you can use this to answer it. Alright? Okay. So, ang sabi dito, ang score daw ni Mary are 90, 87, and 98 sa first 3 tests. Ang hinahanap is yung score niya sa ika-4 na exam. Okay? So again, first test, second test, and third test, you have these. So you have 90, 87, and 98. Now, yun yung mga scores niya sa unang test. Hinahanap yung pang-4. Again, kung ano yung hinahanap, di ba? What should she get on her last test? Ito yung magiging X. Okay? So, ang formula niyan is like this. Ang average kasi is, di ba, pag in-add mo lahat, divided by kung ilan sila. Now, if you haven't seen yung video ko on statistics, yung mean, median, mode, ang average is the mean. So, if you haven't seen that video yet, click nyo na lang sa taas to catch up and watch that video muna para maging mas confident kayo regarding statistics. Okay? So, again, kung ano yung mga scores over kung ilan sila. In this case, 4 sila. So, this is over 4. Ang average daw is 95. So, nandito siya sa kabilang side. This is going to be 95. Yung X, yung nawawalang pang-4 na test. This is actually the formula. So, ang gagawin lang natin, isa-solve lang natin siya. Now, if you haven't seen my video on equalities, dahil kung hindi pa kayo confident sa ganitong itsura, kung minamigrate na kayo na kapag nakakita kayo ng X, hindi lang ng X sa math, kundi pati ang X ninyo. In this case, itong X lang na ito ang matutulungan ko kayo. So, ang gawin nyo na lang is watch that series. I already talked about equalities, single step, and double step. So, you can watch those para maintindihan nyo yung gagawin. In this case, dahil may over 4 dito, we can start here. Okay? Para ma-cancel itong over 4 na ito, gagawin mo, i-multiply mo both sides by 4. Maka-cancel ito. So, magiging, ano na lang, 90 plus 87 plus 98 plus X. Obviously, kung mabilis kayo, pwede nyo nang i-add agad, pero for visual representation, this is what we're going to do. Tapos yung 95, yung multiply mo rin sa 4. Kasi kung ano yung ginawa mo dito sa side na to, gagawin mo rin dito. Kasi nga, equality. Equal. Dapat, pantay. Pantay. So, 95 times 4. Now, yung 95 times 4, pwede mong gawin na ganyan. Ibababa mo talaga. Or isipin nyo na lang para mental math, 4 na 100. So, that is 400 minus 4 na 5 kasi bitin siya sa 100. So, minus 20. So, 380. Okay? 380. Kasi again, 400 minus 4 na 5, which is 20. 380. And then, we're just going to add all of these. Okay? Kasi ang rule, pagsasama-samahin ng pare-pareho. Lahat ng numbers pagsasama-samahin. So, you have 90 plus 87 plus 98. Okay? So, this is going to be 15, yung 7 and 8. 15. Plus yung 170, 260, plus 15, 275, plus X equals 380. Kung gusto nyo rin ng mano-mano, pwede rin naman 90 plus 87 plus 98. So, check na rin natin. This is 15, 10, 18, 27. Okay? So again, pareho lang naman, 275, no? Pinapakita ko lang sa inyo yung options ninyo kung gusto nyo medyo mas mabilis or mas confident na kayo sa mental math. That's what I do, kaya medyo mas mabilis ng onte. So you have X is equal to, and then 380 ililipat natin siya sa kabila. So, magpapalit siya ng sign. This was positive here. So, gagawin natin 380 minus 275. So, x equals 380 minus 275. Pwede mo lang imano-mano yan na 380 minus 275. Or what I do na lang is 80 minus 75. So, you have 5. Tapos, meron kang 300 minus 200, which is 100. So, the answer is going to be 105. Which check natin dito, it's still going to be like that. So, carry 7, 0, and then you have your 105. So, the answer is 105. Ngayon, etong question na to, I used this on purpose kasi may mga tao na naguguluhan dito kasi daw, hindi daw pwedeng maging score yung 105 kasi lagpas siya sa 100. Kasi diba usually 100% lang yung binibigay ng teachers. But this is a possible trick question in case na you encounter this. Maybe hindi sa civil service but in other work application exams or if you want to take the LAE or something more complicated like PhilSat or NMAT, ganon. Bakit? Kasi kung magsistick kayo dito, dun sa fact na hindi pwede lumagpas ng 100, at may option, for example, A, 100, B, 105, C, 90, tapos B, 97, tapos ang lumabas sa computation nyo 105, kaya lang hindi kayo makamove on dun sa fact na usually ang scores 100 lang, baka ang isagot nyo A kasi yun yung 100, malapit sa 105 pero hindi lumalagpas sa 100. But the thing is, you have to understand the question. Ang sabi, if she wants to have an average of 95 on all 4 tests, what should she get? Hindi should, ibig sabihin, kailangan niyang makuha para makakuha siya ng 95. Ibig sabihin, kung yun ang kailangan niya makuha, hindi necessarily problema natin kung posible niyang makuha yung score. Ang kailangan lang natin isagot kung ano lumabas sa computation natin, which is 105. So, the answer here is 105. Hindi yung 100. Okay? So, kung ano man ang lumabas sa computation ninyo, kung yan ang ay nasa options especially, answer that. Whether sobra yan sa 100 or not. So, that is just something that I want you to understand. It's a piece of advice na that can be helpful for you, lalo na kung medyo mas mahirap yung tatapat sa inyong exam. Alright? So, next, I'm going to ask you to hit pause now. Alright, let's see how you did, if you got this right. So, this is a little more complicated kasi apat yung test, no? Pero it's going to be the same formula. So, if you did this, 85 plus 90 plus 86 plus 79 plus x all over 5 equals 88, then you're on the right track. Ngayon, yung iba kung ginawa nyo dito 4, okay, at hindi 5, okay, you have to understand that here in this test, and this question, ang all tests are 4. You have 4 tests. So, you have 91, 2, 3, 4. Kung ilan yung piraso ng score, yun yung number na nasa ilalim. So, ibig sabihin dito, dahil merong 5 scores, you have yung first test, second test, third test, fourth test, and yung pang-5 test na hindi natin alam, which is going to be your X, the number here should be 5. Nagbabago-bago yan, depende sa kung ilan yung scores na ina-average ninyo. Again, yun yung concept ng averaging or ng mean. Alright? So, next step natin here, i-multiply natin yung 5 on both sides. Okay? So, makakancel ito, and then you're left with 88 times 5. Ngayon, technique ko ng times 5, if you haven't seen it yet, just find it on Facebook. It's just going to be divided by 2 plus yung 0 sa dulo or times 10. So, that is going to be 440. Okay? Hindi nyo na kailangan i-multiply ng mano-mano yung ganyan. This is 440. Tapos, i-add lang natin to. Okay? So, this is going to be 85 plus 90. That is 175. So, I'm going to show you how it works in my head. I just put this aside. Okay? Kasi ito na yan. Okay? Tapos ito, pagsasamahin ko. Kasi sa chunking, 6 and 9, that is 15. So, 15 plus 80 plus 70. So, 150 plus 15, that is 165. Okay? So, pagsasamahin mo lang siya, that is going to be 300. Dalawang 150. So, 300. Tapos meron ka pang 25 plus 15. That is 40. So, 340. Okay? Plus x is equal to 440. But again, if you want to use yung long cut, 85 plus 90 plus 86 plus 79, pwede rin naman. Okay? So, 15, 20, 2, this is 10, 19, 27, 34. So again, 340 pa rin naman. Pareho naman. Okay? Kung ano mas komportable kayo, use that. Okay? So x is equal to 440 minus 340. So x is equal to what? 100. The answer should be 100. Alright? So hope you got that right. If you didn't, keep trying. Alright? Okay, so this is another type of question. Ang sabi naman, the average weight of 3 packages is 20 kilograms. If another package is added to the shipment, the new average of the 4 packages will be 21 kilograms. So this is the weight of the additional package. So in this question, hindi binigay individual weight ng bawat isang package. Ang binigay na lang yung average ng tatlo. And then, hinahanap yung pang-apat para maging average nila is 21. Ngayon, bago maguluhan dun sa formula, here's a quick trick that I want you to understand. When we talk about average, okay, average is equal to the sum, okay, divided by the number of pieces of data. Okay? So, ibig sabihin nun, yung average, which is 20 kilograms, is equal to the sum divided by 3. Okay? Ano ibig sabihin nun? Ganito yon. Kung for example, meron kang packages na 21 kilograms, 20 kilograms, at 19 kilograms, pag inad ko yan lahat, this is going to be 60, divided by 3, that is 20. So, ibig sabihin, ang average nitong tatlong to ay 20 kilograms. Ngayon, kailangan ko pa ba malaman yung individual na weight ng unang tatlong packages? The answer is no. Hindi mo kailangan yung eksaktong weight nila kasi binigay na yung average. So, ibig sabihin nun, yung average na yun, para malaman mo yung sum ng existing na packages, nung naunang tatlong packages, all you have to do is to multiply yung average by kung ilan sila, which is going to be 20 times 3 or 60. Diba? Look at this. Diba ang sum din nila 60? Ano ibig sabihin nun? Tingnan nyo kasi to. Okay? If you notice, itong part na to, itong entire part na yan ng formula, that is actually the sum of the first 4. Right? First 4 grades bago yung x. So, ibig sabihin, itong formula, dito sa case na to, ang formula can just be 60 plus x all over kung ilan yung total, which is 4, equals 21. Ngayon, saan ang galing yan? Let me explain. Yung 60 is going to be the sum of the first 3 packages. Again, in this case, sum of the first 4 scores. Okay? Yung existing na scores. Ito rin ang sum nila. Hindi mo na lang alam yung individual. Mas dumali pa nga, di ba? Kasi 20 times 3 na lang. Plus x, which is yung bagong package over 4 kasi, kaya siya 4, hindi 2, kasi itong 60 na to ay composed of tatlong packages yan, di ba? 1, 2, 3. Ang sum nila, 60. And then, this is going to be your formula. Marami kasi yung pag ganito na yung tanong, hindi na nila alam kung saan nila sisimulan. So, again, ang gagawin niyo hanapin niyo yung sum ng existing packages, idadagdag mo yung bago, divided by kung ilan sila lahat, which is 4, equals yung bagong average. Okay? So, anong gagawin na natin ito? Pwede natin isolve using our rules equality. So, 4, multiply natin sa both sides. This is going to be 60 plus x is equal to 21 times 4. So, 60 plus x is equal to 84. Okay? X is equal to, ito, 60 ililipat natin sa kabilang side, magiging 84 minus 60. X is equal to 24. So, the answer becomes 24. Okay? So, again, importante dito is knowing what to do here. So, kung kailangan i-screenshot ninyo. I'm going to give you another question so you can practice using this concept, okay?
Alright, I hope you learned something today. If you did, click thumbs up. Make sure that you share this video with your friends, lalo na kung mag-exam din sila. Now, if you noticed, nasa ibang lugar na naman ako today. That is because one of my best friends, our best friends, me and my twin sister, si Mawao, is here from Australia. So, we're traveling with her. We're staying here overnight. And that is why nandito ako sa lugar na to. But this is going to be temporary sa Saturday. That would be the Metro Manila review event for the August exam. So I'm going to be there, of course. And I just wanted to make this video kahit nasa malayo ako para meron kayong aaralin while I'm doing all of these things in preparations for day 1 ng Metro Manila. So again, if you want to attend one of the live review events, you can go to www.facebook.com/teamlaika. Also, if you want to join the online review program so you can learn yung even faster method for solving this type of problem, you can go to that page as well to find out how you can join. Alright? But again, there are more videos coming up, so make sure that you're subscribed to this channel. Hit the bell icon if you're watching this on YouTube. And as always, God bless you guys. Aja, kaya niyo yan. I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.